they like the way I roll in the fountain rolls on 20 thoughts or the candy slab with the top drive.
I know y'all see the folks broken down.
From the car, I'm a star, OG by the pound with a brain of bar. Got X and weed, got what you need. If you got the fee, holla at your bar. Haters hate cause I'm looking great, can't get what I got so they tend to hate. I pull live from the parking lot, drop the top and show dick. I say, haters hate cause I'm looking great, can't get what I got so they tend to hate. I pull live from the parking lot, drop the top and show Texas Blake. H-time, that's what I claim. 84, that's what I swing. I took a meal on my bank account and used that for my banking ring. H-time, that's what I claim. 84, that's what I swing. I took a meal on my bank account and used that for my banking ring.
Pulled up, drop head, pulled out in the spur. So gone on Patron, I forgot to pull out of her. Whole life is a blur. Get money, get high. Weed have it too expensive, but ain't nothing else I want to try. Trying to see what it.
Oh shit, motherfuckers! 96.1 as we're dragging through the afternoon in that 3 o'clock hour, and fuck yeah, that was some new Mike Jones.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like the second verse. So high off the Patron, forgot to pull out of her. Weed game so expensive, had to move on to the cars. So yeah, that's the story of my fucking life.
No shit.
You know? So, you know, listeners, if you actually listen, every time we come back on the air, it actually tells the story of what we're talking about.
Yep.
Some listeners know that, a lot don't. It leads into what was going on as we're getting ready to talk about it.
Yep.
And fuck yeah, man, we be switching lanes on candy paint. That is for fucking damn sure.
Yeah.
Don't even ask if the motherfucker's vinyl wrapped, because it ain't. So. Biggest question I get about Orangey is how much did it cost to paint? 25 grand in the 90s. Get the calculator out and see what the math is to this.
More than you can afford, pal.
Yeah. Nissan. Hard body. Actually, I had motherfuckers ask me. I had some motherfucker thought it was a Blazer that we shaved the back of it off. I had some dude that thought it was a 4-door SUV that we shaved the back doors off and all that. I'm like, it's a fucking hard body. Like, motherfuckers have never seen a Nissan?
Apparently not.
You know
Must
what?
been a young guy.
You know what it reminds me of driving?
What's that?
Lucille from Kid and Play. That's what it reminds me of. Because it's static dropped. Well, I mean, Lucille is on hydraulics in the front only. But, yeah, the real Lucille that was on that House Party movie, I've physically seen the real one.
Yeah.
So it had a Z-rack. It had hydraulics on the front. It was actually somebody they knew's truck. And that's what they end up using. So, nice fucking truck. And then, I think it ended up in a junkyard, to be quite honest. But there's a couple people they've made a remake of it. And the one is documented on YouTube. Fans, you can actually go and look up Kid and Play Lucille or House Party Truck. And this guy found every single part to build that truck. It took him like 15 years. Now, I'm into movie prop cars, but man, I ain't spending no fucking 15. Well, I say that I'm not. But then again, the shop truck, I spent, 16 years looking for one. You know, with the workman bed and all that on it.
You kind of are into some movie cars, because look at your Mustang.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got the Mustangs, you know. Yeah, because I did go out and go look at the straight up Menace car, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I could have bought it.
But you can make it.
But yeah, $300,000, you know, is a lot of fucking money.
They could make it for 50.
Cheaper
than that.
I made mine for like 22. Fucking, and I think mine's cooler looking than the straight up Menace one.
Yep.
And the reason why I only say it's cooler, because it's on 17s instead of 15s. The trunk is shaved. It don't have a roof rack on the trunk. It has a rear spoiler.
I didn't like the roof rack on the Menace anyway.
No, it needed that spoiler on the back. But other than that,
Yeah, it did.
they're pretty close to being the same. I mean,
Yeah.
the straight up Menace, it just had a speaker box in it.
Right.
Mine's actually been flushed out and all that. So
yeah.
Yeah, because listeners, if you don't know, that was a whole rabbit hole I went down. I'm not a Ford guy, okay, but what ended up happening was interesting. I went and saw the straight up Menace car. I told him I'd think about it. I went to Compton, California, in the hood to see this. I mean, in the projects is where it's being stored. I mean, trust me, it's under well kept and key. It's under gang activity. They're cool as fuck with me, you know.
Oh, yeah.
They're actually fans of the radio show, you know. So make a long story short, I told the guy it's a lot of money. I'd have to think about it. And he was cool, you know. He was like, it's a big decision, you know. But that's what I have to have. And he's selling it to put his nieces through college, which is super cool, okay?
Yeah. That's cool.
However, I'm not being cheap, but I'm like, I can just build one. So I found a white Mustang. And we started to build it, and then, what was it, a couple weeks later, wasn't it, that I got the phone call? Yeah, it was a couple weeks later that somebody had one, and it was the exact same color and the same ground effects. I mean, it straight up
looked... wheels on it, did it?
It didn't have the wheels. It didn't have the wheels. It had, newer Mustang wheels. And it was a fair price, but it was supercharged. And that, yeah, and that was even fucking better, you know what I'm saying? So I went ahead and bought it and ordered another set of wheels, and then after that, it was everything we ordered by twos. So it's interesting how this worked out, because it was never supposed to do this. I have the Vanilla Ice 5.0, and I have the straight up Menace 5.0. And then a red one come up for sale that was all candy painted red, and I passed on it. I wish I would have bought it now. I wish I would have bought it, but I didn't. So it ain't that I'm running out of money. It's like, where the fuck am I going to put all these?
You're not a to put all this shit.
Yeah, so the new shop's coming along, pretty good people, but it's going to take time.
Yeah.
You know.
It's getting there.
Yeah, it's getting there. Well, when we work on it, I mean, we haven't fucking... Be honest with you, people, I ain't even been over that motherfucker in a minute, so...
Not this week.
No, not the last couple weeks, but... Well, I wouldn't say last couple weeks, I mean... But, yeah, so we were supposed to go to Alaska.
Yeah.
And plans changed. However, how many cars did they jump? 32?
36.
36. Yeah, you got more info on that than I do.
Yeah, I just saw it on YouTube. They did 36 cars, I think it was.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet to see what all they did, but there were several celebrities I noticed were there, because there's 2 or 3 YouTube videos on it already. 1320 was there. These other people were there. It's going to be good to watch.
Yeah, it's always a good time. And you know what? The guy that puts on that deal, super cool guy. We had him on
He's a really nice guy, yeah.
We had him on the show. Yeah, that was a weird thing. We didn't know he'd answer the phone. We just wanted to get some information. And we're like, fuck yeah. And then we went and, we put in a PO number, and they approved it. But then a family issue come up is what happened, people. And... how do I say this? I'm trying to think of how I can say this. Well, if you're an average listener, you know about the fake funeral and all kinds of shit from a family member. And, well, we took their ass to court. So, unfortunately, the quickest we could get a cease and desist order was on the 1st. So, we went to... well, it's funny. I mean, we went to fucking Virginia Beach. I get back. I'm half fucking dead asleep. Have to go into court. The lawyer got everything handled. Everything worked out great. And then I went to the bank, got the money, and went and went up by Chicago to get Orangey.
Yep.
That's exactly how it went down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm not going to get into this family issue. There's just a family relative that is mental. This person has mental issues.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, it's like, Jimmy, you've seen it. I mean, how do you say it? It's like to get attention.
Yeah.
You know?
I think I know it was for like sympathy, and I'm not positive that they weren't trying to get money out of somebody for it.
Yeah, that was the other thing. They felt that they were cut out of an inheritance that, people, I'm pretty open about shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't sugarcoat stuff. However, this person's been a nuisance for a long time. And when my mom passed away, and God bless you guys, man, there was over 100, almost 250,000 emails that were sent to us in instant messages about my mom, and I really appreciate that. But it was a lot of shit I had to go through. My mom literally sat in a morgue for 5 weeks with me arguing with a funeral home, which I was on the station talking about. I never hid anything from anybody.
Nope.
And it come up to 5 weeks, and I'm like, this is fucking morbid. I went with another funeral home and got my mom buried. And then this person come out of left field because of one of the neighbors. One of the neighbors didn't get something when we emptied the house. And started talking to a family member, and it started a bunch of shit. And then there was a fake funeral and fucking, what was it? A celebration of life. And fucking,
a celebration of life.
Yeah. And now this person's bitching, saying that I'm having the obituary taken down off Facebook. Motherfucker, like I got time for that shit.
She put the obituary up.
Yeah. But it keeps getting taken down. Well, what happens if you're listening, this family member, the more you post it, it's called spamming. And Facebook takes it down. Trust me, I'll tell you right now, I buried both my parents. God rest their soul. Have moved on with my life. They're in where they're supposed to be, and I'm just being me.
That's what she did. She did a money grab. If she did a celebration of life, she got all those people to come and donate money.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know it.
Fucking man.
Yeah. So I mean,
what a piece of shit.
Yeah, I mean, and the thing is, this person's been a nuisance in the family. And let me explain to you, listeners. And I did not want to get into this fucking rabbit hole. This individual is so fucked up in the head that this person's on disability, and the state pays this motherfucker to stay at home. Okay? But you have nothing better to do but try to harass my fucking life. I live on a lake next to Creve Coeur Lake. My address is 12345.
Right.
Okay? I have never hid anything from the listeners or anything of where I live. I've actually had gifts shipped to my house. The guys over at Orange County Choppers fucking sent over dog treats for we were freaked out about it, but, then we figured out Jim Quinn, Orange County, and they have pugs, you know what I'm saying? So, I really, the bottom of my heart, I appreciate all you listeners,
Yeah.
We're hitting
pretty good listeners.
We're hitting almost 10 million listeners. Some days we hit 11 million listeners in the afternoon. You have so many choices of what you can listen to music, but you choose to come and listen to Styling. And that means the world to us. But then you have a family member that someone passes away. And that was a hard decision for me to make a decision at the hospital to let my mom go.
Right.
But then to twist it around that I'm a bad person and my mom was abandoned in a fucking a mortuary, and people were... This is the part, Jimmy, that cracks me up, that when me and you read that,
Mm-hmm.
And I appreciate all the people that was cheering me on to do this. Cheering you on? What the fuck? Where the fuck were you when I was cleaning out my mom's house? Where the fuck were you when I was
paying somebody on when their mom dies?
Paying the bills. Where the fuck were you when I paid? I had to go to another funeral home.
Yeah.
And pay $9,500 to bury my mom.
Yeah.
When the other funeral home come to find out, not too long ago, remember this, Jimmy?
Mm-hmm. Had been paid for it.
Oh, your mom did pay for the funeral.
Mm-hmm.
So when the fuck am I getting that check back?
Exactly.
You know, no, this person stepped up because my mother wrote that person an 8-page, and if the shit keeps up, I'm going to post this shit. Because I've got copies of it. An 8-page letter, the reason why you didn't get an inheritance. And trust me, Jimmy will fucking tell you, there was no inheritance.
No.
There was no fucking money to be given.
No.
You know? So.
But the most there was a few trinkets, you know?
Yeah, a few trinkets and stuff from my childhood.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's sad, and I really didn't want to go down this rabbit hole.
Right.
But, you know, we couldn't go to Alaska because of this fucking shit with this retard. You know? And I'm going to tell you guys something. This motherfucker, let me tell you about this bitch, right? She got married to this guy, spent a shit ton of money on his credit cards, and he took them away. And she claimed she had lupus and sickle cell and couldn't leave the bedroom for 7 fucking years.
Yeah.
So he would make dinner and bring it to the bedroom, and she had a TV, and she'd go to the bathroom. That's like being in prison, man. I mean, for real, if you think about it.
Yeah.
I bet when he was gone, she was running all over the house. But then her best friend, after 7 years of locking yourself in the bedroom because you're a manic depressant, your best friend comes back in town and you're down at the landing at all the bars drinking, and it's a miracle that I'm fixed and blah, blah, blah.
That is.
You know, fuck you, you cunt. For real.
Go
fuck off. And then you try to pull some bullshit with my dad before he died, and that didn't work out because my mom stopped it. And then now my mom passes away, and, you know, my mom's been passed away for months. Jimmy, how long ago was she put in that mausoleum?
2 or 3 months ago.
Yeah. I mean, and then all of a sudden on your birthday, you're gonna have a celebration of life and all this shit, man. Fuck off. Like, seriously. You're as bad as, I mean, bitch, do you wear New Balances? I mean, you must need to go hang out with the weather fucking guy. Speaking of that fucking bozo. Oh, my Lord.
I was going to say, I just thought of him when you were talking about her.
Yeah, I know.
Weather bitch.
I know, the fucking weather fucking idiot. Did you see the picture of the American flag? Oh, fuck. I didn't know this show was going to turn into like this today. They got him a 10 by 10, right?
I saw that.
With the American flag on it.
Yes.
And his car parked under it, just waiting for something to happen. Hashtag.
Yeah. And now he's got a push bar on it. It didn't used to have that.
Yeah.
Somebody gave him an old cop push bar to put on it. And it's not even on right, don't look like
no, it's crooked. It's actually crooked. If you look at it, it's crooked.
Mm-hmm. Because I thought that wasn't on there last time I saw a picture of that thing.
Yeah. I like how it says Captain. Like how where it says Ramjack on Murder Nova, it says Captain on his.
Yeah, you know, he just put that on there.
Yeah. What do you name that piece of shit? Storm Down?
Something like that.
Yeah, we were calling it Storm Broke Down.
More like Down syndrome.
Down syndrome. Yeah, it's like fucking... You know, it's just the big thing is, you know, people, when someone passes away, I understand why all family members raid the house automatically. I waited a little bit of time because I was pretty upset about it, but everybody knew it. But how do I say it? Everybody was helping me with it in their own little way. Leslie was when my mom passed away. Leslie dropped everything. Was at the hospital with me. She died at 6 p.m. She was at the hospital with me till 1, and was in the chapel with me.
Yeah, that's cool.
She didn't have to. She dropped everything and was there.
Yeah.
I told her no. Next thing I know, she's pulling up in a parking lot. So, for anybody to sit there and fucking say the shit you said,
yeah,
everybody knows the truth.
Oh, yeah.
You know? Hashtag lake life. Bullshit. You live 2 miles from a fucking lake.
That's funny.
Now hang on, Jimmy. I live, 2 miles from the fucking Missouri River? It's about that far. Yeah, but I live on a lake. Mm-hmm. If you lived on a lake, bitch, you'd be getting a bug zapper immediately. You fucking, in the wintertime, you'd be freaking out of why it's so cold.
Yeah.
Hashtag lake life. Bitch, please. Fuck you and that ugly ass cat you got. She got this pissed off looking black cat that's in all of these pictures.
That's funny.
Fucking can't even make this shit up. There's no way. There's no way. The shit I have to deal with this people. And I'm looking at the instant chat and everybody's like, I'm so sorry. And I'm reading this one right here that says I had family members do similar stuff. Oh no, it's not just me. It's happened across the world.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this one right here is in India. This one's Argentina, Brazil, New Mexico. Okay, we're getting closer to home. Yeah, I mean, it happens.
Yep.
You know, so. But on that note, guys, we're going right back into music. You're listening to 96.1 as we drag through the afternoon. We'll be right back after this.